Gold does not shine as much as the silence he generates when he enters. Fear does not paralyze them, it informs them, because every calculated risk is a door to unexplored territories. There is no noise where he lives, only pure concentration and prolonged vision. Their objectives are not dreams, they are destinies, because they operate with the certainty of those who have already experienced the result. He is not interested in seeming successful, he is interested in being treated as someone who decides. Their routines are not repetitions, they are refinements, because every day they optimize systems that others don't even know exist. Their objectives are not ambitions, they are commitments, because they operate with the intensity of those who do not accept alternatives. The present does not limit them, it propels them. In his calendar there are names, not hours. The art on his walls doesn't decorate, it communicates silent power. The silence of his house is not emptiness, it's absolute focus. Each button on his shirt costs more than an average rent. Risk is not a threat, like pressure that turns coal into diamonds under extreme conditions. Failure does not define them, it refines them. The way he listens makes others reveal more than they intended. The languages he speaks are not measured in words but in figures. Quality is not an option, it's DNA, because they understand that constant excellence is their natural differentiator. Patience is not passivity, it's preparation, because they know that the perfect opportunity requires perfect preparation. The names on his agenda are not pronounced publicly. The questions he asks do not have an immediate answer. Money is not the objective, it's oxygen. Knowledge is not information, it's applied power, because they know that wisdom without action is wasted potential. Failure is not defeat, it's education, because each mistake is a lesson that others pay to learn. Resistance is not opposition, it's feedback, valuable information on what to adjust to achieve the desired result. Change is not disruption, it's opportunity, because they see in each transformation the possibility of redefining entire industries. Memory doesn't store names, it stores patterns, because they recognize opportunities that others confuse with coincidences. Money is not security, it's freedom, the ability to choose without external limitations that restrict vision. Their decisions are not choices, they are destinies, because they understand that each option is a vote for the world they are building. Knowledge is not accumulation, it's transformation, because they know that information without action is lost potential. The scent of expensive incense marks the beginning of his most productive hour. Power is not domination, it's magnetism, the ability to attract resources towards their vision without the need for persuasion. The leather scent in his office is not casual, it's a forged identity. The present is not a prison, it's a lever, because they use the current reality as a fulcrum to move the world. Change is not interruption, it's evolution, because they see in each transformation the opportunity to lead the future. Their thoughts are not private, they are prototypes, drafts of futures that others will experience as destiny. The lowlights do not relax him, they activate him. Luxury does not surround him, it accompanies him without announcing itself. Innovation is not creativity, it's evolution, because they identify the next stage before others understand the current one. The conversations he has are not casual, they are strategies in disguise. The crystal in his room reflects as much style as discipline. The breeze entering his balcony was calculated when building it. Their words are not sounds, they are codes, because each phrase is designed to program realities in receptive minds. The car he drives does not make noise, but it clears the way. Success is not a destination, it's a process, and every achievement is simply evidence of systems that others cannot see. Money is not the end, it's flow, a current that they direct towards the materialization of impossible visions. The signatures he collects are not autographs, they are alliances. Change does not scare them, it excites them. The marble where he steps has a history of embedded power. Their children do not inherit money, they inherit mindsets that will turn problems into opportunities for generations. Their alliances are not conveniences, they are constructions, because each partnership builds unique possibilities. Deeper. Patience is not waiting, it's preparation. A message from his secretary can close operations without further words. Each step he climbs, he designed himself. The silences in his meetings are more revealing than 1,000 speeches. The power he emits is not seen, it's intuited. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because each difficulty reveals exactly what capabilities they need to develop. The data he consults is not on Google, it's in his network. Their emotions do not control them, they inform them. Quality is not the standard, it's the signature, because they understand that constant excellence is their personal brand. His investments are made in places where others don't yet know there is opportunity. While others celebrate achievements, he is already building the next one. His rest is not leisure, it's part of the plan. Every object in his space has a purpose, nothing is by chance. Failure is not the end, it's information, valuable data on what to adjust so that the next iteration is perfect. Their words are not communication, they are construction, because each phrase builds bridges towards shared realities. Where others see expenses, he sees positioning. His meetings do not have a public agenda, but their effects are felt in stock markets. His windows do not show views, they show domains. Each of his employees knows they work for a vision, not a company. Their investments are not bets, they are certainties in disguise, because they see futures that others confuse with fantasies. The trips he takes are not tourism, they are silent advances, because they see in every transformation the opportunity to redefine the possible. Their vacations are investments in disguise. Each destination hides a market they plan to dominate before returning. Their alliances are not transactions, they are transformations, because each partnership creates value that neither could generate alone. The private jet is not a luxury, it's high-level logistics. Quality is not the goal, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Quality is not an option, it's identity, because they understand that constant excellence is the only way to maintain relevance. Each person around him is part of a bigger move. The piano plays softly as the plan for the next quarter is projected. The sources of his data do not appear in search engines. The carpet he walks on was hand-woven by someone who took years to master their craft. Their mistakes are not weaknesses, they are investments in wisdom, because every paid failure becomes refined instinct. Watches do not mark hours, they mark commitments with key people. Learning is not a process, it's a state, because they maintain active curiosity that turns every experience into knowledge. Their routines are not habits, they are rituals of power that align mind, body, and purpose towards specific goals. Their goals are not dreams, they are commitments, because the difference between wanting and achieving lies in the intensity of the commitment. His decisions seem casual, but they are the effects of an exact formula. Their alliances are not partnerships, they are multipliers, because each correct association exponentially amplifies the impact. The technology he uses is not yet on the market. The paths he takes are not marked on the GPS. Patience is not passivity, it's power. Perfect execution is not a coincidence, it's an obsession, because they understand that small details create huge differences. Resistance is not the enemy, it's a trainer, because each obstacle strengthens exactly the necessary capabilities. His library is not full of books, it's loaded with bound strategies. The sound of his shoes marks the rhythm of a global strategy. The messages he sends do not have emojis, they have power. Elegance is not in what they wear, it's in how they make the impossible seem like the only logical option. Each action is thought 3 moves ahead, because their subconscious analyzes variables that the conscious mind cannot handle. Resistance is not an obstacle, it's information, because every no received reveals exactly what they need to change. His conversations have no preambles. Every word was thought of before the interlocutor finishes speaking. The helicopter lands just as the contract is about to be signed. While others wait for Monday to start, he has already closed 3 deals in what others call the early hours. The present is not limitation, it's opportunity, because they transform each moment into raw material for extraordinary futures. Pressure does not break them, it strengthens them, like metal that is tempered under conditions that would destroy ordinary materials. The echo of his voice bounces only in rooms where there is respect. Their thoughts are not casual, they are intentional. Because the correct systems eliminate the need for exhausting decisions. Taxis do not exist in his reality. Everything is discrete transfer. Their mistakes are not failures. They are data that refine mental algorithms that others would take decades to develop. The clock in his room has no hands, because in his world, time is mental. The figures do not impress him. They only motivate him to rebuild. While the city sleeps, he reviews the markets that will dictate the future. Small decisions do not reach his desk. Their systems are not methods. They are philosophies. Improvised meetings do not exist in his world. Elegance is not in his clothes, it's in the precision of his movements. Simplicity is not lack, it's abundance. Because only those who master complexity can create elegant solutions. He does not give interviews, he gives results. Their words do not fill spaces, they create realities. Because they understand that language is the most powerful tool of construction. Their decisions are not reactions, they are creations. Because each choice is a conscious act of building the future. Because they understand that the way of thinking determines the way of living. Competition does not worry them, they study it. Because they understand that rivals are masters in disguise. There are no frames with phrases, only expansion maps. Time is not money, it's opportunity. And every second invested correctly generates exponential returns. Chaos does not disorient them, it energizes them, because they see opportunities where others only perceive problems. Their libraries do not hold books. They hold the mindsets of geniuses who learn to translate into action. Power is not strength, it's influence. The ability to create conditions where others spontaneously make the right decisions. Their questions do not seek answers, they seek perspectives. Because they know that the quality of the questions determines the quality of the future. Their goals are not numbers, they are transformations. Because they measure success in lives impacted, not in accumulated figures. Others look for jobs. They create entire industries where millions will find their purpose without knowing it. The sound of the scanner is as familiar as that of a symphony. Breakfast is not routine, it's planning the next steps on the board. Knowledge is not advantage, it's leverage. And they know exactly where to apply force to move mountains. Their decisions are not individual, they are collective. Because they consider the impact on systems that others cannot see. His suits are tailor-made like his decisions. Intuition is not divination, it's processing. The plane does not take off until everything is as he expects. Innovation is not creativity, it's necessity. Because they see problems that others don't yet know they have. Discipline is not restriction, it's direction. Their objectives are not dreams, they are architectures. Detailed plans of realities they plan to build systematically. Influence is not bought, it's built, decision by decision, until the world moves to the rhythm of their ideas. The words he chooses are not decorative, they are fine bullets. Patience is not virtue, it's strategy. Because they know that the perfect moment is worth more than impulsive speed. Important decisions don't sound loud, they just change the course of things. Their decisions are not reactive, they are predictive. Because they operate 3 moves ahead of where others have just arrived. They don't collect objects, they collect moments when they said yes when everyone else said no.